Playing some holes here at my home course. This is number 1. It's a par 3, 128 yards, slightly uphill. I'm hitting a little 9-iron here. Not bad. A little toey. So I've got this putt left for a deuce here in the opening hole. And that's not going to go. Move it just a little bit. I feel like I want to give it a little bit more. Let's try this. Oh man, not quite enough break. Good putt. Okay, here we are on the par 5 second hole. It's about it's about 500 yards, slightly over 500. And that was about 3. Okay, I'm over here on the very right side of the fairway, but I got a good angle to the flag. This is a tricky green because it slopes front to back. I have 218 yards to the hole. I'm going to hit a 4-iron. I don't think I can carry it there, but I'm planning to run it in between the 2 bunkers. Anything to the right plays okay. You can't go too far left though, but there is some room. Just want to hit this one solid there and peel it kind of towards that pine tree in the background. Maybe with a little draw, it should be just perfect. Lost my alignment. Well, the club slipped in my hand and I've left it way out right. Might have to put my glove on. It's kind of hot, my hands are sweaty. So I've left it over here pin high right. This is a pretty good place to approach from. I'm right here on the edge of the cut line though, so there's some pretty thick grass behind the ball and this big crabgrass patch or goose grass in the way, and that tends to grab a club, so the lie is a little bit challenging. I'm going to try to run it in there. I've got a sand wedge. I'm thinking through this grass it's going to roll forward. I just want to fly it somewhere into that shadow and let it bounce up onto the green, and see if we can get a putt for birdie here. Rolled out pretty good. Okay, not too bad. Got this putt left for birdie. It's uphill, so I can be rather aggressive on it. And I think it's should be coming left to right, so a slight cut. I've got this aimed about, ooh, I don't know if it's enough though. I almost want to give it a little more in case it comes right off the putter. All right, I've got this aimed to just slightly, maybe slightly over a cup out on the left. Centered. Okay, pretty good. Okay, this is a short par 3. It's about 325, slight dog leg to the left. And I have reached this green with a driver before because it is downhill and it's somewhat hard. The problem is that straight ahead there is water, and it's exactly at the green, so if you hit it and don't draw it around, it's going in the water. And so I just like to play a little iron here. I'm hitting this lovely Mizuno driving iron. It's a 14 degree, it's an oldie. Somebody gave it to me, a friend gave it to me, so I'm testing it out. So I want to be to the right side of the fairway, but left of that tree at the end. And that's going to be to the right of it. Little late release there, face is open. We'll still have a shot back to the green. So I finally found my ball. This is an absolutely atrocious lie. It's sitting down in probably 4 inches of Bermuda or more. I can't even see the ball. And it's on a downslope because I'm having to hit it that way. The pin is over here. In a situation like this, the likelihood of me being able to get this on the green is very low. I just would like to get it somewhere close to the green to have a chance. About 120 yards out. It's actually 113. I'm going to take a pitching wedge here and see if I can hit it hard enough to actually get there. Where is it? Man. Yeah, this is probably going to go nowhere. Wow. Oh, it went a lot farther than I thought. Wow. Came out very low and left. It's still running. Okay, well, we got it out. That's one of the worst lies I've ever had on this hole. So I got it over here, almost pin high left. This is a difficult shot. You can see the water there in the background that I was talking about, the pond. This is a tricky shot because it's running away from us. This green also slopes front to back, so it's quite the doozy. This is going to turn hard left and be downhill. I don't know if I can land it on the green. I've got a pretty good lie. I'm not sure if I want to land it on the green or not. I'm going to try to land it on the green. So I don't want to land it in that hole in the rough before it. So I'm going to try to land this on the green. I'm going to open the club face up. We're going to play it kind of high. And not hard enough. Oh. Hit that one just a little bit heavy. So a poor choice in shot selection there on that last hole, on that last shot, left me with a very testy par attempt. And I would really just like to two-putt from here. It's a good roll. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 10. That's a 30-footer. Those don't go in often. Glad to have that one. All right, good roll. Went in. So this is hole number 4. It's a very long par 5, all the way up the hill, and an extremely sharp dog leg at the end. It almost comes back around to the left and then this way. It is reachable in 2, but it requires 2 fantastic shots. Well, that's going to be a good miss. It's out to the right. It's just going to be very far away from the hole. We might have an angle at it. It's just probably going to be 220 away. So here we are. The green is tucked in behind these trees back here. And it's about 200, I'd say good 220 to the green. I'm going to try. I do have a 3 hybrid here that will probably get close to the front or on, especially if I pull draw it or hood draw it like I'm going to try to do here. Now on this hole we want to stay short anyway. We don't want to be above the pin. It's a little thin, but it is drawing, but not enough. It wasn't punched enough. Should have a good approach from there though. So I've got it up here next to the green. Should be a pretty straightforward chip shot here. Just want to fly it just over that rough patch of grass there. And let it go to the hole. Run out. Well, it landed kind of soft. So we got a putt. All right, we have this little 6-footer or so for a birdie. I'm going to give it just a little bit more break. I think see it going a little bit right to left. So I've got this aimed at the right lip. So I'm expecting it to come down just a little bit right into the hole. Oh, and it just never turned any. Went right there off the front, right after I hit it. It's unfortunate. This is hole number 5. It's a 354 yard par 4. Just bunt it down the fairway here. Or fly it straight to the right. 85 yards here. I've blocked this to the right. Luckily, it's not too bad over here. Don't be too long. I think that should be pretty good. It's pretty well struck. Left myself here about 14 feet for a birdie opportunity, slightly uphill and right to left. I think it's gonna have a pretty good swing on it. I think I need to get it up in this direction right here. And yeah, I know you're supposed to mark the ball when you go and change the line, but I'm not trying to cheat out here, and this is not a tournament. And just to save time, I'm just turning the ball without marking it. I've got this one about looks to about 8 inches outside the right lip. Firm enough. This is hole number 6. 350 odd par 4. That's hit pretty good. Just a fairway finder there. Straight down the middle, little fade. 73 yards away here. My ball is on the side of this divot. Luckily it's sanded in though, so it's not too bad. I can still get under the ball. So we're not gonna concern ourselves with the divot right now because it is sitting up and I can still pick it off the ground. We just need the 73 yards. That's a beauty. Okay, we have this little, about a 4.5, maybe 5 footer for birdie. Be nice to put this one in. Should swing quite a bit right to left. Got this aimed almost a full cup out on the right. Just gonna give it a chance to drop in there. Perfect. I like it when they go in the center. It's a good clean roll, end over end. This is hole number 7. It's a drivable par 4. It's about 270 yards. I think about 255 or so to carry the lip. We're on the front of the tee box here, and I'm hitting my handy club here. It's a 12 degree Bertha Mini 1.5. It's an old school mini driver. Not that old school, but it's a 12 degree mini driver, and I have it specifically to attack this hole. The honey hole is over here on the right. The bunker goes all the way and extends up the left side. The bunker is also not bad, but anything on the right is a great opportunity for birdie because you're coming up over here. Anything on the left is very difficult. It's fading a bit much. I wanted to draw, not the fade. Oh no, it's caught the slope. We're gonna be down in the bottom of the ditch now. So I've left it here pin high. It's just up the hill. I'm in a ditch. Nothing fancy here. Just lob it up there, get it on the green, and not hit it too much past the pin. Short is better than long here. Pitch it up there and hope that it stops short. Oh, that might be really good. Left myself with this little birdie putt here. Guess it's about 6 feet away or so, maybe 7. Up the hill. Looks like it's almost straight in. I have it aimed left center. I'm hoping that's enough. But looking at it here, it doesn't look like it. Check. It just doesn't look like that's going to go. I'm going to give it a little bit more. Tap this down. Okay, yeah. This might be just outside the left center. Money. Here we are on hole number 8. It's shotted at 113 yards. This is quite a challenging par 3 because the green has so much slope on it. It's okay to be short. The pin's on this side and right. Anything left is not going to be very good, especially pin high left. Short left coming up the hill is okay. Anything on the right is okay, as long as it's not too long. But right is definitely better than the left. I've got a pitching wedge here. Of course, I'm not hitting this at full strength. I'm playing this very much for accuracy. Pretty accurate. Oh, not too bad. It's a little bit short. Just took a little bit too much off of it. We left ourselves a reasonable opportunity here. It's 21 feet away. It's up the hill though. I presume this is going to be breaking a little bit right to left. That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, that's way too hard. Okay. That was a good recovery. Okay, here we are on number 9. It's a dog leg left. It's probably about 355, 360. Can't go straight for the green though, because hitting it over, can't have to stay right at this pole, so it has to go around the pole. Otherwise it's out of bounds. So we're gonna play it towards that tall pine tree in the back over here and try to draw it some back into the fairway. Drawing somewhat. It's kind of a mishit. Here's our approach into number 9. It's 88 yards. I think the pin's pretty much on the front, so we'd rather be short than long. Got a sand wedge here. Pretty well struck. Oh, it's good aim. It looks like it flew a little bit past the pin. I think it should be about 10 feet away. All right, this is 10 feet away for another birdie here on number 9. It's gonna break quite a bit. Not sure if I have enough here. Not quite enough. Just really wheels. And not a very good strike either. But there it is. There's a par. We're on hole number 10. It's 168 yards. I'm gonna hit a 7-iron. Well, the club slipped in my hand, as you saw there. It's not going to get there. Oh, it fell in the bunker. So, sand's pretty wet, as you can see, and the ball's kind of plugged there. Hit in its divot, and it didn't get out. So it's sitting down a little bit. There's some sand behind the ball. We're gonna have to put this in dig mode and dig it out over this lip and let it run to the hole. Should have hit it a little bit harder. It's not too bad though. Left myself a pretty long par save here. There's no doubt about that. Just because I didn't put my glove on. Okay, we had this putt earlier, so we kind of know how much this breaks. We're definitely going to play it high enough this time. Ooh, a little bit firm. Maybe a little softer it would have gone. There's a bogey, our first bogey of the day. This is the longest hole on the course, also a #1 handicap. It's 430 yards, and that pine tree on the left side of the fairway is about 330 yards from here. And I know that's 100 yards to the green. Well, I was trying to get it to the pine tree, but I left it out. I left myself here in the rough, 155 yards from the hole, and I'm gonna have to draw it around this pine tree. I've got a 9-iron. Not enough draw, maybe? Or power? No. Oh, power's aplenty. Hit that one way too hard. You can see I'm way past the pin here in the thick cut. And now I'm gonna have to chip this, actually pitch this out of here. Back up towards that hole, out of this rough cut. Run up. Oh, not nearly hard enough. Okay. Just need to get this down in 2 for sure. Let's try to make it for a long par though. That would be nice. No way. Oh! Yeah. What a par. That's it. That was sweet. One putt can take care of one, maybe two bad shots. So this is a short, drivable par 4, but this is the same one with the water on the right. And if I didn't mention this, this is a 9-hole golf course, so it's the same greens on the front and the back, but the tee boxes change. So some par 4s become par 5s and vice versa. So if you're seeing the same greens, that's why. So I'm hitting a 1-iron on this hole. Just want to hit a little fade. The left doesn't play at all, but the right is okay. So we're going to be sure that we fade it and or block it out to the right, down the right side of the fairway. And that's a nice little buttercut down the right side. That'll play nicely. Okay, here we are, 79 yards from the hole. I got a sand wedge here. We knock this one on the green. Get ourselves a birdie chance. Oh, on top of the root. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Got this downhill slider for a birdie. It's going to break to the right quite heavily. I'm going to aim this outside the left lip about 8 inches. Money. All right. Got that bogey back there for number 10. That's good. This is hole number 13. It's a that dog leg left hole. Normally you have to play it this way over the tree and then come back. But it's about, I'd say, a 290-yard carry over the trees to the green. I normally save this shot for scrambles, but we're out here having a good time. And I'm showing you the course for the first time, so we're going to take the aggressive route today and try to hit it right through that V. Right through that V, that's where the green is. And so my plan is to hit it high, and if I miss it, to block it out to the right so it'll come back to the fairway. If it goes left, it'll be gone forever. I've got to get this up very, very high, very, very fast. I don't think it's going to do it on that lie. I need a little bit of this upslope here. So I'm going to come back a little bit. Yeah, like that. Okay. And we're just really going to give this a good smackaroo straight up into the air, basically. Give way. I'm getting very, very far behind it. Got to get it to go up fast. So I definitely hit it over, but it's to the right. It'll probably come back to the fairway though. I didn't quite stay down long enough and I lost it out to the right. I lost my posture too early. So we've left it to here, which is not too bad. It's in the middle of the fairway. It's actually in great shape here. 43 yards to the pin. Pretty straightforward here. Just try to pitch it up there close to the hole, leave it a little short and come up the hill for a birdie putt. Oh, it hit soft. I actually wanted to land it where it ended up, so I didn't fly it far enough. I have this long putt left for birdie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27 feet away. Let's see what we can do. It's kind of a pretty poor attempt from 43 yards. Definitely wanted that one inside 15 feet. All right, let's give her a wrap there. Wow. So I broke left a lot more than I thought, but it was good speed. It's a tap in par. So we're even on the back through the 4 most difficult holes on this side. The rest of the courses should be smooth sailing. 2 reachable, very reachable par 5s, this one included. This is hole number 14. It's a short par 5. It's about 450 yards. So here, just drill it. Try to drill it down the center with a butter fade. On a really high straight shot. That hit hard. That thing bounced 15 feet in the air down there. It's pretty long. Pelted it right down the middle. Got 148 to the pin. I'm going to hit a very controlled 8-iron here into this green. That was really bad. That was just a very lazy swing. Here we are in another bunker situation. At least we have a good lie this time. Still wet dirt. Let's blast it out of here and get ourselves a birdie putt. Ooh, almost landed in the hole. Get down. We left ourselves 1, 2, 3, 5, about 14 feet for birdie here. Anticipate this having quite a bit of break on it. Playing it quite high here, maybe about a foot out. Actually, no, I'm playing it about 16 inches out on the left. Maybe a good line, but not for that speed. That was too firm. This is hole number 15. It's also a reachable par 4 from this tee box. It's about 300 yards to the green, but you gotta kind of cut it in there because it's just to the left of the pine trees in the background. So you want to go straight over this bushy tree in the middle and then kind of slight cut. That's what we're gonna try to do. Just like that. That should be right in the mouth of it. Okay, we put it to here. We've got 25 yards left, just a small little pitch. And get ourselves a birdie chance. Not too bad. Left ourselves a testy little 5-footer here down the hill, sliding left to right. Just want to give it a chance here. I think that might go. Let me look at that. It looks pretty good. Or not. Not a very good putt there. Not a confident stroke, didn't go in. Here we are on the drivable 16th hole. Let's see if we can keep it on top of the hill this time. As opposed to down there in the ditch. Okay. Lost my balance there, a little on my heels. On my balls. It's in prime position though. It's a little thin. So we drove it to right here next to the green. I've got this little chip left. Pins in the back from here. So I've got a pitching wedge here that I'm just going to run into there, into the hole, because I need the ball to chase out a little bit. This should break a little bit to the right. Go. Okay, this looks like it's dead straight, so I'm going to putt it dead straight. Ooh, tried to break left out of the hole there at the end, but it went in. Didn't quite hit it with the pace that it needed, but it still went. That's good. This is hole number 17. It's 148 yards. Hitting that same very controlled 8-iron. Just a little Trying to go for accuracy here, not for distance. Choking it all the way down. Pretty well struck there. A little bit left of the pin. Should be short of the pin on the bottom. Should be uphill, so good shot. It's really wet here, so the ball is embedded. So I get to lift, clean, and place it. So I'm just going to put it right here. Because I get to lift, clean, and place it, I'm also going to use my line to help me decide where I'm going to hit it. I almost want to chip this, but because it's so wet right there, I really don't want to chip it, and I'm taking the flag out. Any shots that I'm trying to make, I try to take the flag out because I feel that with the flag stick in there, it's taking up precious volume, space of the hole, and I want all of it, so I take the flag out. I do not putt or try to chip when I'm trying to make it with the flag stick in. I've had too many shots bounce off the flag that I think would have gone in, so I just take it out. All right, up the hill here. Just want to get a 2-putt, get a par, get out of this hole. Taking practice swings here, trying to judge the distance that I need to hit it. Oh my God, maybe I should have chipped it. See how terribly it came out of there? That was really bad. I did not anticipate it bouncing off like that. Now I'm gonna have to make a putt for par. Darn, misread it. Thought it was going left, it didn't. Well, that is an unfortunate bogey, but it happens. Had I taken a chipping iron, I could have avoided all that. Didn't think it was going to come out so terribly when it hit this fringe here. It just bounced into it and died. Really should have pitched it up above that. Here we are, the final hole, just before the sun goes down. This is a par 5. It's about 420 yards or so, not very long at all. Trying to hit it down here, down the middle with a little bit of a draw, and should have no more than 130 or 40 yards to the pin. It's a nice solid low burner. Pretty strong. Just a relaxed swing there at the end of the day. I'm kind of tired now. So we've driven it to here down the left side, which was a really good drive. Only 127 left to the hole. I have a little 9-iron here. I'm gonna hit that little choke down. Very controlled 9. Try to land at 125-ish, just short of the pin. Straight at it, fire away. Came off a little bit right. Okay, it's just short. on the right should have an easy chip. So I've left myself this little chip here for an eagle. Now I'm not going to repeat the same mistake I made on the last hole. This is a bit more conducive to putting than the last one. I am going to chip this one. I've got a 9-iron. I'm just planning to pop it up onto the green and then let it chase the rest of the way to the hole. It's going to break quite a bit. Not quite firm enough. Got this 4-footer left for birdie here. I think we're 3 under on the front, and we're even on the back, so this would be for a 4 under 68, I think. That thing, I just can't play enough break on it. That's unfortunate. Okay, well there's a par. 3 under 69. Thanks for watching. See you later.